morning. We are joined by Fiona Buss, the marketing coordinator for Laugh and Learn Autism Therapy, along with parent Adam Hazlett. Thank you both for being here this morning.
Thank you as well.
Yes, we'll start with this. Talk a little bit about what your center does and the training that your staff receives there.
Yeah, so we do applied behavioral analysis for children that are on the autism spectrum, which helps them to develop those social, communication, and some life skills. We have a very high standard that we hold for all of our staff here at Laugh and Learn. So our technicians are required to complete 40 to 50 hours of in-person training before they start with clients. They have to complete multiple competency tests throughout this, as well as they also have to undergo QBS safety training too. But even after this, we do quarterly evaluations and we do quarterly data accuracy checks to ensure that things are continuing on that right path. Something that's also of note is a lot of insurance companies only require a 10% supervision rate for BCBAs, but we actually bump that up to 20% to make sure that our staff are really doing the best job possible. And for any out there that are interested in also becoming a BCBA, we actually have a fantastic practicum program where they get to work right alongside those BCBAs, learning all of the skills related to that, and it's just a wonderful program.
Wow, I mean, it sounds like a lot goes into this, and it takes you very seriously. And before I talk to you, Adam, bottom line, why is a center like yours needed?
Well, there are so many kids out there that, are struggling, and the parents don't really know what resources are out there. So it's great to have, a center like this, and we are welcoming all in the Grand Blanc and Brighton communities to come chat with us and check us out.
Well, Adam, you jump in here now and talk about, how this has made an impact in your life, in your family's life.
Well, I am autistic myself, and my wife and I are both educators, and when we were looking for resources for our child, we wanted to make sure that it was child-centered and more about regulation rather than expectation.
Sure.
And care rather than correction. And so we found that place in Laugh and Learn.
Well, and talk about, from your perspective as well, being involved in that process. It sounds like you're very involved in how things work out there.
Yeah, we asked a lot of questions, and we wanted to make sure that, again, what our child really wanted, what was good for them, more so than what was maybe good for a checklist or even the teacher.
Oh, of course. And talk about what you see firsthand, though, and the difference that is being made in these lives.
It's just wonderful to see them really opening up. They sometimes are having their first experience interacting with and really bonding with the other kids in the clinic, and going to different events like you kind of see pictured here. It's just so wonderful to see their worlds expanding and then being able to kind of cope with that and work with it.
Well, and then Adam, what would you say then to parents who are seeking maybe treatment and trying to find the right fit for their child? What's your advice there?
Well, definitely trust your gut. Parents, we have those gut feelings. Ask a lot of questions, but when you find that right place, stick with it and give it a really good shot. So because our family has really benefited greatly from it.
Yes, and you mentioned those service areas as well, but for people watching at home today, where can they find out more information?
Yes, feel free to check us out on our social media or our website. Give us a call, take a tour. We would love to hear from you guys. We're welcoming all in the Brighton and Grand Blanc communities to come laugh and learn with us.
Yeah, there's the website as well on the screen. And, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having us.